Hey, welcome back to the homestead. For 8 weeks, we have been documenting the lives of our Cornish Cross chickens that we have out on pasture. A little bit of a mishap. Everybody's favorite, well, it's my fault. I put an SD card reader in the side of my computer, and everybody's favorite member of the homestead came along and had a little accident. He knocked it on the ground. So we lost some of that footage. So we're gonna call this almost 8 weeks. We still got some good footage, some good information. We used multiple cameras in some situations, but in one week, maybe in 2 weeks, we used one camera and lost that SD card. So here you go. Here is almost 8 weeks. Week 1. These guys have been alive for 9 days and they are doing very well. We had 50, started out with 50. We had an unfortunate one death, so we're down to 49 right now, but they're doing really well. They are putting on some good weight. Water. Things I've learned thus far is, man, they drink a lot of water, and making sure that you keep the waters nice and clean for them. Prevent the spread of any illnesses. They just got this added, another load of food out here. We've got a couple of them who like to just sit in and just hang out. But pine chips, don't worry about pine chips. They don't eat pine chips. No choking issues. The pine chips are getting changed out every 2 to 3 days, depending on how they're soiling more and more. So they'll get some fresh stuff here later tonight when they get fed and watered for the evening. The temperature's been pretty darn consistent, around 94 degrees, and controlling the heat lamps, the 2 heat lamps, and using the different controls has been beneficial, and I think they're thriving and doing very well. And we'll have them out in chicken tractors hopefully in the next 2 weeks. But there's week 1. This is our 2-week update. We did lose one more, unfortunately, but we are at 48 right now, and these guys all seem to be very healthy. They are waiting for food, and I will I'll show you what that looks like. It's kind of a feeding frenzy when they get their food in the morning. All right, so far at 2 weeks, they've had they've eaten about 80 pounds of feed thus far. It's pretty impressive. They're getting huge. These guys are just a day or two shy of 3 weeks old. They've got the majority of their feathers coming in. The temperatures are hot enough to support getting them out of here, out of the brooder and into the chicken tractor. Exactly 5 weeks old, putting on some good weight, looking good, healthy. Between the 2 chicken tractors, we still have a total of 40 chickens. The only thing that's really changed for them is they do not have access to food 24 hours a day. They have access to food for 12 hours, and was worried about the rate of growth, was worried about them being able to sustain their own body weight, and they were getting a little lazy. So they definitely, over the past couple days, have only been on 12 hours of food. They've gotten a lot more exercise. They're moving around a lot more, and then just making sure we feed them on one end and provide water on the other end of the chicken tractor so that they have to move. But they're doing pretty well. All right, week 6 is next. 6 week. Exactly 6 weeks since they've been on the homestead here. They are big and healthy. We are at, what are we at, 37 birds now? 38 birds. We sold 6, and then we've had another 6 that didn't make it. There you go. How you doing, buddy? All right, we're gonna move this chicken tractor right now.
Okay, so I missed him moving the tractor because I was busy chatting with you guys, making fun of how he was filming while I was working.
All right, guys, let's go.
There we go. Every day.
All right, let's feed them. Time for water. Here's one that got injured. A fox tried to pull him through our fence or our chicken wire. Ended up getting another one. But it's healing pretty nice. All right, guys, here we go. This is week 7. This is going to be the final update on the Cornish crosses because they are doing so well. Let's take a look at these guys. They are pretty darn plump. So we have 30. We're at 30 right now. We actually have 31. One is over in the brooder because she was getting picked on and wasn't getting her opportunity to feed. She's much smaller than the rest of the other chickens, so we moved her on out. But everybody else is doing very well and is healthy. I've got one checking me out here. Let's see. Very interested in what's going on here. How do you think this has gone?
Really well.
How do you think it went, Cam?
Very well.
Pretty easy.
Not too bad.
No, not bad at all. So daily moves in the tractor I think has probably been, that's the most labor you put in, and we've been,
Not so bad.
it's not bad at all. It's been actually quite enjoyable for all of us to get out here and take care of them, and very happy so far with the product, and I'm getting pecked like crazy
They're ready to eat.
they are ready to eat.
Come
So
on now.
we're gonna get them fed, but before we do, we're gonna get them weighed up, check their weights, and we'll show you some of their weights. There's just over 7 pounds. All right, so in week 7, I said that there would not be a week 8 for these guys. Well, that's not the truth because we got them on the scales and we weren't all at 8 pounds as we'd hoped. So we are exactly 8 weeks since they arrived here on the homestead, and we are in the process of getting them moved on, and they're gonna make another turn in our field here. Once they make that turn, we'll get them weighed up and see where they're at. But I took off work for the next couple of days so that I can harvest them. So they're not too much longer here, but yeah, looking pretty good. We've had some torrential downpours that have left them quite muddy. So we're gonna get them to some clean ground here in the next couple minutes so they can feel a little more comfortable. 8 pounds there.
How much?
8. So we're right there. We're right there. We're in the zone for this weekend. Doing 8th week. So thank you very much for checking in on the homestead.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
And I'm supposed to say, according to Cameron, thank you for the 100 subscribers.
Woohoo!
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.